What's up, everyone? It's Steven here, and let's talk some Book of Boba Fett and Mandalorian Lego sets news, rumors, and reckless speculation. And if you like the video, I'll always appreciate a like and a subscribe. Let's get into it. All right, news and rumors, and let's be honest, it's still mostly rumors at this point. However, a pair of German websites have some updated rumors about the spring Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett sets. So, though it's still a rumor, these sites do have a track record of being right about a lot of their rumors and stories in the past, so we'll see. But like always, a rumor is still just a rumor until it's officially confirmed by LEGO. So try not to get your hopes too low or too high with really any of this stuff. All right, let's start with a review of what those sets are speculated to be. So there's set 75324. This is the Dark Trooper Battle Pack at $29.99, 166 pieces with an estimated release date of March in 2022. Next up is set 75325. We currently don't know a lot about this set right now, including the name. The piece count is estimated to be 411 with an unknown number of minifigs with a retail price of $69.99. Release date is estimated to be in that May to June window. Set 75326, Boba Fett's Palace, or maybe I should say Bib Fortuna's Palace, retailing at $99.99 here in the US. More on that later. 732 pieces, estimated release date of March 2022. Okay, so first the update on the Dark Trooper Battle Pack. It's been long rumored to contain 3 Dark Troopers along with a Luke Skywalker minifig. The rumors had been that this was going to represent the hallway battle sequence. Now, Stone Wars, that German website I referred to, has a rumor regarding a bit more of its design, linked to the article in the description. According to the site, the set is set up in the style of a vignette and represents a cross-section of the passageway. The article also mentions the set having a rotating elevator, allowing recreation of Luke entering the hallway. In addition to reaffirming that 3 Dark Troopers will be included, it states that Luke Skywalker will be hooded. No mention of his cape, but you'd like to think that's implied if the hood is included. I guess we'll see. I'm not gonna lie, this sounds pretty awesome. I expect this to be a popular set when it comes out, especially with army builders, since you get 3 Dark Troopers, so you could buy several sets and quickly build up your army of Dark Troopers. All right, the next update is about Boba's or Bib Fortuna's Palace. Stone Wars states that the set appears to be based on the post-credits scene from Mandalorian Season 2 rather than anything from Book of Boba Fett. The article goes on to say that the set includes 732 pieces, will have 3 main builds, the throne room in the middle, a seating area to the left, and an entrance with a staircase on the right. If this is all true, and who knows, sounds more consistent with a play build than an actual display build like we got with Jabba's Palace before. And similar to the Dark Trooper Battle Pack, this will allow people to kind of recreate that scene of Boba coming down the stairs and confronting Bib Fortuna and essentially taking over the throne. It's said to include 7 minifigs, Bib Fortuna, including a new shape for the head, Fennec Shand without a helmet but with her hair braid, Rystal Sant, which is a new character, a singer. Let's see if they actually include her, if they just call her a singer, or what they end up doing. But she's the one with the red hair. I'll have a picture. A Quarren, which is an alien species not previously released as a minifigure. Gamorrean with a new imprint. A Weequay, possibly also a Nikto with new printing. Though the Weequay seems more likely, as there's one actually seen as Bib Fortuna's right-hand man. And then Boba Fett, which will be the same minifigure that's actually seen in the Boba Fett spaceship. Who knows about the legitimacy of any of this? But I do agree with Ashen Flash from his news video, where he mentioned that having it based off the end of The Mandalorian fits the time frame for LEGO so much better than it actually being based off of the Book of Boba Fett itself. Lucasfilm tries to be pretty tight-lipped about spoilers and info, and we've seen from Mandalorian, most of the merchandising comes after the fact. Plus, if you look at the other merchandise out for Book of Boba Fett right now, it's either up for pre-order or it's all super basic stuff like figures of Boba Fett and Fennec Shand or him on the throne. which literally is all stuff from the end of Mandalorian. None of it is specific to the Book of Boba Fett. At least I'm not seeing a large lineup of Black Chrysanthemum, a Boba Fett Rancor, the Mods Gang, anything else that's been specific to the first 4 episodes that we've seen so far, even Boba in his Tusken Raider outfits. I think it'll probably be 2023 before we get truly spoilery Boba Fett sets. Otherwise, if this is true, it sounds interesting and with a wide range of characters. And honestly, I just want some kind of build with Boba Fett on that throne, and this is going to provide that. We should find out more concrete details soon, however, as March is just around the corner. That does transition us nicely into the reckless speculation of this video. So set 75235, that Book of Boba Fett set at $69.99. So if we're going to speculate, let's see what the last few waves have looked like at that price point specifically. So 2021 had 2 sets at that price point, none in 2020 that I found, and 3 in 2019. I feel like going too much past that starts bringing inflation into play, and how meaningful that is for this year's sets begins to become questionable. Set 75296, Vader Meditation Chamber, with 663 pieces with 2 minifigs. Now, this is a black box 18+ series and is part of the Star Wars Moment series, much like the Bespin Duel, so I doubt the set is going to be an 18+. There's rumors that that Moments series for this year is going to be the trench run from New Hope, but again, who knows? Then there's set 75316, the Mandalorian Starfighter, which was 544 pieces and had 3 minifigs. The next set was 75234, the AT-AP Walker, which was 689 pieces and 5 minifigs, which sounds like a great value. Then there's 75240, Major Von Rigg's TIE Fighter at 496 pieces and 4 minifigures. Finally, 75249, Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter, 578 pieces, 5 minifigures. So looking back at the last wave, probably 3 to 5 minifigs, and again, most of these sets were vehicles. So assuming this is a Book of Boba Fett set, I think it's likely going to be inspired from the first 4 episodes of Book of Boba Fett, as opposed to the last 3, because everything that was included in the trailers were from the first 4 episodes. And whatever LEGO does, my guess is either something from the concept art or the trailers, which they may have done for the Mandalorian LEGO set 75299 Trouble on Tatooine, which is based on the first episode of Season 2, which if you look at that concept art for the episode, it shows most of the things but the Tusken Raider ballista that they use for hunting the greater Krayt Dragon, which was kind of the spoilerish thing towards the end. And honestly, I'm in agreement with M&R Productions and probably every other Star Wars LEGO fan and wishes they had just made this a dual speeder set with Cobb Vanth and his pod racer speeder and just taken out all the Tusken Raider stuff. Anyways, LEGO could also just totally make something up with minimal info provided by Lucasfilm. We know they've done this in the past with other properties, mostly Marvel. Given the episodes it would likely be dealing with, though, I see them doing one of 2 strategies. Either something from the current timeline or from Boba's flashbacks and his time with the Tusken Raiders. If it's the current timeline, my guesses would be Boba confronting the Hutts and Black Chrysanthemum. Also, I really hope LEGO eventually makes a Black Chrysanthemum. It would just be awesome. Boba and the Mod Street Chase. I feel like Lucasfilm is planning something special with the Rancor, so I doubt the set would involve him at the moment. Or the round table with Boba and the other crime bosses that we saw both in the trailer and in the most recent episode, episode 4, though nothing really happened in this scene. So probably wouldn't make sense outside of getting some really cool alien minifigs, which, you know, I'm always down for, but I'm not sure LEGO would do that. If it's his Tusken flashbacks, which honestly I think is less likely because I think they'd want to stick to sequences of him in his armor for recognizability. But my guesses would be Boba escaping the Sarlacc pit, which would at least be able to have him in his armor for this one, maybe with a wrecked sail barge. Him fighting the Kraken sand creature monster thing, which is honestly a really awesome sequence. When Boba and the Tusken Raiders raid that hover train, or something with him and a buildable bantha, which I think I would like as well. Either with some Tuskens or Fennec Shand. There's really not a ton of new vehicles or ships that have been introduced so far, which again, at this price point, is the most common build. I guess the mods and their speeders, but they've been very polarizing, which, you know, when LEGO was designing this, they wouldn't know any of that. Though builds of them could be pretty cool. I just struggle to see what from these initial episodes of the Book of Boba Fett they'd create a set from. Most of my ideas just don't fit from a piece count alone. Like the battle with the Kraken Sand Monster, that would be more like a $20 to $30 set. The two scenes I think that would fit from a piece count might be the Sarlacc escape or the train heist. The Sarlacc escape being more likely, as it's a more significant moment. They'd really just have to build that out for people to think it's worth $70 though. It's a scene that feels more like a $30 to $40 build. And hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be something from these final 3 episodes. I just think that goes against how LEGO has operated thus far, but what do you guys think? What's y'all's predictions for the June 1st Book of Boba Fett set? If that's even really what it's going to be, if it's even really going to be a Book of Boba Fett set. Let me know down in the comments. I can't wait to hear. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and thanks. Oops. Stuff moved. Stop falling. Oh, that works. Doesn't even get picked up by the camera. Don't fall again. Then there's set 75326, Boba Fett's Boba. Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter 75249, Resistance Y-Wing Starfighter 578. I'm struggling with this, my goodness. Come here, cat. You want out, baby?